This episode of MetroCat Explains is called The Domestication of Fish. Welcome, friends. Today we're going to talk about a fascinating subject, one that's often overlooked: fish domestication. Now you might be thinking, fish domestication? What's that all about? Well, let me tell you, it's a riveting tale that spans centuries, cultures, and continents. Fish domestication is the process of taming fish and breeding them in controlled environments. It's like farming, but underwater. This practice has been vital in providing a reliable food source, contributing to human survival and societal development throughout history. In this video, we'll journey through the different stages of fish domestication, from its early beginnings to the modern methods we see today. We'll explore how our ancestors tamed these aquatic creatures and how these practices have evolved over time. So buckle up as we dive deep into the history and process of fish domestication. It's going to be an exciting ride, full of surprises and fascinating insights. The roots of fish domestication go way back in time. Our journey begins thousands of years ago, when early humans first began interacting with the aquatic world. The art of fish domestication, much like the water these creatures inhabit, is fluid and ever-changing. It's a journey that spans millennia, across cultures, and through the heart of human innovation. Archaeologists have found evidence of fish keeping dating back to the ancient civilizations of Mesopotamia and Egypt. These early cultures were fascinated by the aquatic world, and they began to observe, capture, and eventually control the life cycles of certain types of fish. In the Fertile Crescent of Mesopotamia, inhabitants started domesticating fish as early as the 3rd millennium before the Common Era. Here, they primarily focused on carp species, attracted to their hardiness and adaptability. Meanwhile, the ancient Egyptians, with their deep reverence for the Nile and its bounty, were among the first to domesticate tilapia, a fish that thrived in the river's fertile waters. The practice of fish domestication wasn't confined to these regions, though. Over in East Asia, around the same time, people began to tame the wild ancestors of what we now know as goldfish. Fascinated by their vibrant colors and graceful movements, they started to breed them selectively, paving the way for the myriad of goldfish varieties we see today. These early endeavors were more than just about food or aesthetic appeal. Fish were often associated with deities and used in religious ceremonies. They were symbols of fertility and abundance, reflecting the deep connection between humans and the natural world. But fish domestication wasn't always smooth sailing. It was a process fraught with challenges. Learning to control breeding cycles, providing suitable environments, and understanding dietary needs were all part of a complex puzzle that took centuries to piece together. Yet, as humans delved deeper into understanding these aquatic creatures, they uncovered their secrets, one by one. They learned to manipulate the environment to suit the needs of the fish, to control their breeding, and to optimize their diets for growth and health. As humans further understood these aquatic creatures, the process of fish domestication evolved. From these early beginnings, fish domestication has come a long way and continues to shape our world in ways that our ancient ancestors could have hardly imagined. Domesticating fish isn't as simple as it sounds. A complex process, it entails meticulous selection of species, breeding, feeding, and care. Let's break it down, shall we? First off, species selection. Not all fish are cut out for domestication. Just like how you can't really have a pet lion, some fish just aren't meant for a life in captivity. Fish species are chosen based on a number of criteria. For instance, they should be able to adapt to changes in water conditions, show good growth rates, and have a high reproduction capacity. Next up is breeding. In the wild, fish have a wide pool of potential mates, ensuring genetic diversity. In domestication, however, the dating pool is a tad bit limited. To maintain genetic health and avoid inbreeding, breeders have to carefully select the parent fish, often using techniques such as selective breeding or even genetic manipulation. It's a bit like an underwater matchmaking service, if you will. Now let's talk about feeding. Wild fish usually have a varied diet, feeding on everything from small invertebrates to plant matter. Domesticated fish, on the other hand, are typically fed a commercially prepared diet. This diet is designed to provide all the necessary nutrients for their growth and health. It's kind of like you having a personal chef preparing all your meals, ensuring you're getting all the right nutrients. And finally, care. This involves maintaining the right water conditions, including temperature, pH, and oxygen levels, to mirror their natural habitat as closely as possible. It also includes disease prevention and treatment because just like us, fish can get sick too. Unlike their land counterparts, fish required unique approaches to their domestication. They need water, not land. They need a controlled diet, not a hunt. And they need a carefully managed environment, not just a simple fence. So next time you see a tank full of fish, take a moment to appreciate the complex process that went into their domestication. It's a fascinating journey from the wild ocean to the comfort of a home aquarium. Fast forward to the present, fish domestication has taken a whole new meaning. We've swapped the simple ponds and streams of yesteryears for complex, technologically advanced systems. Yes, folks, we're talking about the marvel of modern aquaculture. Aquaculture, or fish farming, is the controlled cultivation and harvest of aquatic animals and plants. It is a testament to human ingenuity, turning the unpredictable art of fishing into a predictable, profitable science. We've come a long way from chasing fish in the wild to growing them in our backyards, and even in high-tech indoor facilities. And it's not just about quantity, it's about quality too. Through selective breeding, we can now have fish that grow faster, resist disease better, and even taste yummier than their wild counterparts. Our mastery over fish domestication doesn't stop there. With the advent of genetic modification, we've pushed the boundaries even further. Scientists can now tweak the genes of fish to make them glow in the dark, resist colder temperatures, or even grow bigger than nature intended. It sounds like science fiction, but it's happening right now, right here in our labs. But like any coin, there's another side to this. While these advancements have their benefits, they also raise ethical and environmental questions. Are we playing God with these creatures? What happens if these genetically modified fish escape into the wild? These are hard questions that we, as a society, need to grapple with. Nevertheless, there's no denying that these modern practices have revolutionized fish domestication. We've come a long way from the rudimentary fishing techniques of our ancestors. Today, we can produce fish on an industrial scale, ensuring a steady supply of this nutritious food source for millions around the world. Indeed, fish domestication has come a long way from its humble beginnings. Fish domestication has had a profound impact on human civilization. This age-old practice has transformed our relationship with the marine world, influencing not just our diet, but also our economy, society, and environment. Let's first consider the socio-economic impacts. Fish domestication has been a game-changer in terms of food security. It has provided a reliable source of protein-rich food to millions around the globe, especially in regions where other sources of animal protein are scarce or expensive. It's not just about filling bellies, though. In many parts of the world, fish farming has become a significant source of income and employment. From the fisherfolk who raise and harvest the fish to the vendors who sell them, this industry supports livelihoods and boosts local economies. But the benefits of fish domestication extend beyond our plates and pockets. It also plays a crucial role in conservation efforts. By reducing the pressure on wild fish populations, farming fish can help maintain biodiversity in our oceans and rivers. It's like having an insurance policy for our marine ecosystems. However, every silver lining has a cloud, and fish domestication is no exception. There are challenges and controversies that we can't ignore. For instance, some fish farming practices can cause environmental harm, like pollution from fish waste or the spread of diseases to wild populations. Also, the use of wild-caught fish to feed farmed ones can undermine the very conservation efforts it's supposed to support. Moreover, there are ethical considerations. The conditions in which some farmed fish are raised have raised concerns about animal welfare. And then there's the question of genetic modification, which has its own set of pros and cons. Just like any other human endeavor, fish domestication is a mixed bag. It has brought us immense benefits, but it also poses significant challenges. As we move forward, it's vital that we continue to refine our practices to maximize the benefits and minimize the harms. Fish domestication, while beneficial, also comes with its share of challenges. In conclusion, the journey of fish domestication is a fascinating tale of human ingenuity. From the earliest phases when our ancestors first began to control the breeding of fish, to the complex systems we see in today's aquaculture, It's clear that our relationship with these aquatic creatures has been transformative for us and for them. Our journey took us from the first humble ponds, where we started to understand the life cycle of fish species, to the vast technological fish farms of the present day. It's a journey marked by the human spirit of exploration, adaptation, and innovation. Fish domestication has not only provided us with a reliable source of nutrition, but it has also shaped our societies, economies, and even our cultures. It continues to be a crucial part of our world, ensuring food security and contributing to sustainable development. From the earliest ponds to the sophisticated fish farms of today, the domestication of fish is a testament to humanity's enduring relationship with the underwater world.